Hi everyone, welcome to another Scratch video update. I'm Rika Rose, also known as Rika Rose on Scratch.
And I am Eric, also known as Speak Visually on Scratch.
And I think this is episode 11.
It's episode 11.
Double digits.
Last you saw us, we were in Amsterdam covering Scratch Conference, and now we're back in Boston outside the Media Lab.
Yeah, so let's jump into our
Love It section. I almost lost my Love It there. So the Love It section is projects that Rika Rose and I have found in the community that we love. And so there was one I came across that was by the user Sensitive, and it was called Sneak Peek, and it was a sneak peek of a game they were working on. And you get to just play through sort of the first level and get to test out the controls. And I thought it was nice because I think a lot of times, myself included, we can be a bit afraid to share a project because we want to make sure it's perfect. Yeah. But I think it's cool and it's really beneficial to share before it's done because you can get feedback, and so that was really cool to see.
Yeah, and I also like seeing people's process.
Exactly,
you know?
Yeah.
So another thing that we loved is In the Summer meme by Firewolf 400. It started as one project, and it's a simple project where like the music starts playing and there's this adorable cat, and then all of a sudden the music
starts dancing.
It starts dancing. The title also has Remix It in it, and so people have been remixing it. It's been over 150 projects so far.
It's pretty awesome. If you're ever having a bad day, you can just go through the remixes and they make you smile.
Yeah,
so,
and beyond cats, there's also a raccoon that dances.
Yes, there's other ones too. I think there's an alien.
Oh,
but
awesome.
Yeah, they're all adorable, all equally adorable.
You should try and remixing it too.
Yes.
Which brings us to our next section.
Things to try. It's always, we have to, like, things to try.
Yeah.
Cool. So I always talk about the Scratch Design Studios. You know this, but there is a new Scratch Design Studio. The Scratch Design Studio is Scratch Island, and so that's essentially some explorers found an island that is shaped like Scratch Cat, although it doesn't need to be shaped like Scratch Cat. But anyways, the idea is you get to explore the island and see what you find. So who lives there, what language do they speak, what's the flag look like, what does the island look like? And so there's been some pretty awesome Scratch Islands that have been created, so I would encourage you all to check it out. It's on the homepage there, Scratch Design Studio.
Awesome. Another thing you might want to try is, there's going to be a number of events happening throughout the world.
A number of things to try.
A number of things to try, and it's going to feature, different regions of the world. In Europe and Latin America, they're doing Code Weeks, and that's going to drive a lot of activity on the site, and we're also creating all kinds of activities. I think there's a dance one that's related to EU Code Week, and there's also going to be a lot of new people on the site, so you should welcome them.
Yes.
Give them the Scratcher welcome, say hi, maybe leave some feedback on their projects. I think it's going to be a very exciting time in the community.
Yeah, so we'll have the dates for all those. I think it's going to go Latin America Code Week, and then European Code Week, and then the US Code Week, and we'll have all that information.
Africa Code Week too.
And Africa Code Week as well. So there's a lot of cool things that we'll be featuring here in the coming months.
Cool. So
or coming weeks, I should say.
Coming weeks.
Yeah. So with that, we have our final segment, Message from the
Scratch team.
Drum roll, please. What is our message from the Scratch team?
Yes. So you might have noticed earlier this month that the site was up and down, and you might have seen like a Pico character
in front of the servers with tentacles.
Like tentacles, and
what that meant was the servers were down because we did some upgrades and didn't go exactly according to plan, and so the site for a couple days there was pretty shaky.
And then there was some project went viral, which you should check out.
Yes, we have a project link there. There's a space lander project that was shared on a lot of different news sites around the internet, and so that sort of made the server go even slower.
It was like a perfect storm.
But there's nothing wrong with projects going viral. We love that. And so we have to make sure our servers can handle it.
Yeah, and our developers have been working really hard to make the site more robust and be able to respond to like new changes and also things that just happen in the world with Scratch. And I wanted to thank you for your patience.
Thank you so much for your patience. We apologize for that. So what do you do when the site goes down or you're experiencing issues? It's a good thing to talk about. So one thing you can do is to go to the Bugs and Glitches forum.
If the Bugs and Glitches forum is available.
If you're on the website and you see something, the website's up, you can go to the Bugs and Glitches forum and just leave us a note in a forum post of what's happening.
Yeah, you can also, so if the site is not available, we do leave a link to the offline Scratch editor, so you can keep on scratching and download that.
Yep.
Even if the site is up, it might be good to just have the offline editor anyways, so you're not interrupted with your scratching.
And one more thing, you could also send a message to help@scratch.mit.edu, and then we can look at an email message that way.
Yeah, real people look at it.
Real people look at it, yes.
Okay, so I think that's it.
Speaking of checking emails, I should probably go back and check some emails. So I think we're going to leave it at that. We'll see you all next episode.
Scratch on.
Scratch on.
Bye.